The R-Coupe represents really a stage of design analysis within Jaguar at the moment. It's not absolutely where we want to go. We're experimenting, we're trying different things. It captures the values of the Jaguars that I remember in the past, and have very, very strong and warm emotions about. But then we must be brave enough to move the car forward and bring innovation into it, not just in technology, but in design and design form and language. And as long as our fundamental values are correct to our heritage, and this is subtle stuff, this is stuff that designers almost feel within, as long as they're correct and strong enough, you can innovate as much as you like and the car will take it. And in this case, we're taking it just a few years further forward than where we are at the moment. But it's important to have that balance of both what people recognize, what people enjoy from the past, but that mustn't fully drive the whole concept of the car. We mustn't be beholden to that, we must respect it. The first thing about Jaguar is its proportion and its stance. That's fundamentally the most important part of the car, and that has a value to Jaguar. And it's quite clear, and the way designers design cars, they understand that. It's sort of intuitive, but it's all to do with the relationship of the body to the wheels, and the mass of the body relative to the wheels, and the relationship of the masses to the ground. Now, if you look at Jaguars of the 60s, for instance, when I think they really peaked in terms of the style, the Mark II and the E-Type. The Mark II in particular the proportions of that car were almost perfect. And although a lot of cars at the same time maybe had a similar style, it was a proportion that gave the car its excitement. So proportion is fundamentally right, and if you can capture that value of proportion, then and use that in a modern idiom, then we can capture a modern concept of what a Jaguar can be. It's a four-seater because it captures a luxury element, and that's very important to us as well. We are sports and we're luxury. And it gives us an opportunity to put a lot of our new ideas of how we want to develop our interior ideas in a luxury brand. And I think in some ways this kind of epitomizes the way that we want to move in the future for our luxury side of it.
Jaguar is in a period of change and expansion at the moment, and the opportunity is really there for us to really look at a reinterpretation of what Jaguar is now. The name is immensely rich and powerful, and there's a lot of people who would like to own a Jaguar, and we're looking at sort of opening the market out, but the time has come really to actually look how we can bring a newness and an innovation quality back to Jaguar again. The most important thing is not a particular design graphic or a new type of vehicle even. It's really just trying to execute in the most perfect, purest way a car which sits beautifully on the road and its proportions are the best they can ever be. So that's really where we're starting from. On top of that, the detailing on the Jaguar, the fact that it's almost handcrafted is very, very important to us. And I think you'll see in the car is probably a lot simpler than you'd initially expect, but it's also got a real tautness to the sheet metal and a certain fluidity and movement to all the graphics and the forms, and it's a real elegance to the way the car looks. You can't help as a designer to be excited by Jaguar Smart's values of performance, beautiful shapes, sophistication, and innovation. I mean, it's just a dream brief in that term.